Imagine standing in a vast, empty desert. The horizon stretches endlessly, but you cannot move forward. Not because the sand is too deep. Not because the sun is too harsh. But because your ankles are chained. Not by iron, but by desire. You see, it is not always the weight of the world that keeps us trapped, it is the weight of our own longing. The thirst for more. The hunger for what we do not have. Desire is the prison we carry inside ourselves. And yet, the key to freedom has always been in plain sight. The ancient Stoics knew this truth. They taught us that the more we chase, the more we suffer. But the moment we master our desires, the moment we no longer kneel before them, we rise. So how do we break free? Lesson 1. See desire for what it is. Desire whispers in your ear, if only you had this, if only you achieved that, then you would finally be complete. But it is a lie. How many times have you thought that the new car, the promotion, the relationship would finally bring peace? And how long did that peace last? Minutes? Days? Desire is not fulfillment. It is hunger disguised as hope. The Stoics remind us that fulfillment is not in gaining, but in wanting less. The one who can stand in the storm and say, "I lack nothing," is unshakable. Lesson 2. Separate control from illusion. Desire tricks us into believing we can bend the world to our will. But most of what we chase lies outside our control: the weather, the economy, the choices of others. The Stoics gave us a simple compass: focus only on what you can govern, your actions, your judgments, your attitude. A sailor cannot command the wind, but he can set his sails. You cannot command the world, but you can command yourself. And that is where real power begins. Lesson 3. Embrace hardship as freedom. Desire begs for comfort, but comfort makes us weak. It is the cold shower, the early morning discipline, the refusal to indulge, these acts of resistance sharpen the soul. When you deny desire, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your cravings. Each small act of restraint is a broken link in the chain. Imagine the strength of a person who can lose everything and still smile. That is not weakness. That is invincibility. Lesson 4. Find joy in the present. Desire pulls us toward the future, always dangling the promise of someday. But Stoicism anchors us in now. Look around you. The breath in your lungs, the ground beneath your feet, the sun breaking through the clouds, life is happening here, not in the dream of tomorrow. Gratitude is the antidote to desire. When you are grateful, desire loses its grip. When you realize you already hold enough, you become free. So ask yourself, are you living as a slave to desire, or as a master of yourself? The chains are invisible, but you feel their weight. They keep you restless, anxious, forever reaching but never arriving. The final truth. The moment you decide, truly decide, that you will no longer bow to desire, the chains fall away. The world does not need to change for you to be free. You need only change your relationship with it. This is the Stoics' gift. To walk into the storm with calm. To lose everything and remain whole. To live, not as a prisoner of desire, but as a warrior of the present. So rise. Break the chains. Let desire starve, and let your spirit breathe. Because freedom does not come from having more, it comes from needing less. And when you no longer chase the world can no longer control you. Thank you for watching. If this message spoke to you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more. Together, let's rise stronger, one effort at a time. And remember this, freedom begins where desire ends.